From third world to first, Singapore has achieved great economic success. Yet, the nation has one of the lowest birth rates in the world today. Over the years, local birth rates have fallen fast, well below the replacement level of 2.1, last achieved in 1976. But what does this mean for Singaporeans?
Okay, so the effects of low population growth on Singapore is that there's added pressure on Singapore's economy because we don't have enough of a local labor supply. The other effect, of course, is greater pressure on single individuals because the focus then is on getting more Singaporeans to marry and have children.
Each year, the country spends more than $2 billion on pro-family benefits to tackle this problem. This includes baby bonuses, healthcare, and housing grants. Childcare leave for both parents have also been extended to reduce the burden of childbearing. But how are Singaporeans responding to these measures?
It just can help a little bit in the early stage, but how about in the school time and university? Then that is another big expense that we need to think about. Yeah. In Asian, everything is so competitive, even in the workplace. So everyone is like they want to have a grow higher in the workplace, but this thing may end up is not good in the KPI review.
If I become a father, I also won't dare to take paternity leave because there's so much things to do at the workplace.
I think because I still feel like I have a lot I want to do as an individual. So I would like to build my career before having kids. And if I were to have a child and then just leave her or him with my parents or maid all day, then what's the point of being a parent? It's not so much the benefits that you get in the monetary terms that matters. I think more that we should look at work-life balance because in Singapore this is very slanted.
A survey by the Ministry of Social and Family Development revealed that more than half of respondents felt that work prevented them from spending more time with their family.
In order for people to really think about family and children, they need to feel like they have some time and space to breathe. If there were change in terms of stress relating to having children or the education system, I think that might help ease some of the tension that people feel when they think about whether or not they want to have children in Singapore.
One way we could achieve work-life balance is by adopting a reverse one-child policy, says Professor Tan Po Lin from the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy.
For example, we'll give an advantage to people who have more children, or we give an advantage to people who come from big families. So if we are talking about enrollment in primary one schools or in primary schools, we can give an advantage to those who come from larger families. So this would be what we can call a reverse one-child policy. So doing something that has been shown to work in Asia, in China, but turning it around to fit our context, which is a low fertility context.
Singapore's economic success might have come at the expense of increasing costs of having children and affecting the work-life balance of young adults. Although measures have been taken to encourage childbearing, these may be insufficient and more incentives are needed to address the demands of young Singaporean couples.